when you try to engage managers in connecting with different groups who they don't, especially white male managers, who they don't usually have contact with, and helping to solve the problem themselves, being part of the solution, empowering them to come up with strategies for solving the problem, there are very dramatic positive effects. And the problem in the US is not enough companies use these strategies. We see that when we interview the white men who go on these visits, is they say, yeah, my boss, he said, we need to do more diversity hiring for engineers, so would you go? And I didn't want to go, I thought it was a waste of time. But then, well, I went, and I went to 4 colleges, my alma mater and 3 other schools, and we had a special table, and we made special appointments to interview female engineers. To come back empty-handed. Of course I found people. Otherwise I look incompetent. And then they say, and when I got back, they were going to succeed because it was on me if they failed. Because I chose the wrong people. So, and this is what, this is how you get cognitive dissonance. And then, these people will say, oh, I really didn't want to go to this, but now I go every year. And I find people that this company has been ignoring. So you could see why putting people through training where it's explained to them that they're biased could have negative effects, whereas getting people to go to visit colleges, even if they weren't on board with that, could have positive effects during the visit when they go, but also thereafter, because they become the sponsor of the people that they find. And we see this effect for African Americans, and these are pretty big jumps. If I could, in most American companies, if I could say, I have a secret recipe for increasing African Americans in management by 10%, I'll sell it to you for $5 million. Most big companies would pay that because they haven't been able to do it. I give it to them for free.